What up, everybody? We're back. Look at this. There ain't no truck here. Where'd it go?
It's right there.
We did it. It's done. It's on the ground. It's off the jack stands.
Off the jack stands.
Finally.
Finally. It's been up there for how long?
I don't know. A couple years. Something to note. Haven't seen this in forever. Oh my God. We should probably go to a car wash.
Probably should.
I'm afraid like things will get wet and it'll shut off though.
Yeah, I don't trust my electrical.
The engine compartment's not exactly... You don't trust your electricals?
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't suggest taking this out in the rain.
Honestly, he's not wrong. This fuse box here, I have the lid for it, right? But the lid connects to a piece that would ride here and here. There's like another box. And where did that go?
What? There's more to it?
Yes. See? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Just...
I don't think that's the right lid. Is it?
Pretty sure that's the right lid.
I don't think that's the right lid. Yeah, it might be.
I'm pretty sure that's the right lid.
Oh well. Tape.
So, yeah, we'll tape it on. So, we're all buttoned up. Kind of catch you guys up. What did we get done? We got the lights working. Oh my God, the lights. So, the headlight relay works off of ground and it wasn't getting ground signal. So Thomas came over and we spent effectively 2 days, probably 12 hours worth of work. And well, what it came down to is we ran a switch, ground wire from the relay to the switch supplying ground. And that's how my lights work now. But we have all working lights. I got the interior all put back together. You guys want to see the interior? So the dash is all put back together. This is all hackeried in here. I got that's all cut up to fit because that fuse block that's down there now didn't belong there. This here needs some tidying up, but it works for now. There's the gauge cluster. I'll show you guys that in a minute when we fire it up. It's pretty slick. And then I have the original terminator set up over here. All that wire tucked in. Shifter's as good as it's gonna get for now. I gotta do something about that hole. It's kind of big. And that hole. And that hole. But we'll figure it out. Got harnesses, those are next. But it all works as it should, and I believe we're ready to go for a drive.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Yep.
I'm very nervous. There's a lot of money and time invested in this. Also, we did all the work and we've never done it before. So I'm terrified to break it. But I suppose that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
No, we're not here to break it. But
we
got to figure it out. Oh, I forgot. I might as well just show you guys now because you're going to see it eventually. And if you want to say something, you're going to say something. So we got the hood put back on. The hood's, the exhaust is coming through the hood. Get that box out of there. It's not exactly a perfect science, right? I thought I had it all figured out. I was actually going to do a video on how to cut the hood for your hood exit exhaust. I'm glad I didn't bother because don't take my advice. So, yep, there it is. That's all you need to see right there. All right, there it is. So we were off a little bit. Got this gouged up pretty good. That's your fault, Curtis.
Well, I wasn't even here.
Ah, dang it. Yep, I did it. But so what I'm going to do is I got to cut another hole because I'm going to run the screamer pipe from the wastegate out here. I got to get that pipe made. So once I get that pipe made, I'll cut another hole. I'm just going to cut it big and probably cut this a little bigger, clean it up, put some some paint on it. And then I got a buddy who said he can cut me out a filler panel. So he'll build me a panel, whatever shape I want, with the correct size hole, and then I will rivet it on here. It'll kind of act like a giant trim ring, essentially, and I'm sure I'll paint it gold, and we'll have black rivets. That sound about right?
Sounds good.
So it's good enough. It'll be fine. I was gonna trim that exhaust down a little bit, but I think for right now it's fine. It is worth mentioning, hood exit exhaust. This was my first real experience. Well, my first time owning one. I've ridden in one that had a hood exhaust, but it was diesel. It's worth mentioning that it's loud. It's very loud. Also, since it's off the jack stands, you guys can get a good view of exactly how low this thing is. It's, well, it's too low. It's way too low. I'm not so much worried about hitting that bumper valance, like that's whatever. But there's a cross member. I can't really show you guys now. There's a cross member down here that I've already bottomed out once. I mean, she's on the ground. I mean, for a truck. And this is static, so it's not really adjustable. We're on springs here. So yeah, this is our new life in lowered vehicles. We like them low, right, Kurt?
You do.
So we're just gonna roll with it and see how bad we can bang the underside of this thing up, I guess. But I imagine it's time to go driving.
Yeah.
I gotta rev it up quite a bit sometimes to get moving. First drive. I don't know if you'll be able to hear us talk at all. I'm really nervous. Let's see what happens here.
It's just a shock, Dylan.
See what the AFR does when I let off?
Yeah, you're going to because you're pushing more air into it and no fuel. I'll push your clutch in. What does it do?
Yeah, it goes back.
It just goes back, yeah. RPMs was that at? About 4,000?
Yeah, something like that. Man, I do not like the oil pressure.
What do you want to see?
I like to see 30 at idle. That sounded like backfire down there. You hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What do I do about that? How do I fix that? I think it definitely needs some tuning, but we made a run and driving truck.
We did.
High five.
Really surprised.
Oh, you didn't think we could do it?
No, I didn't. I was down there at the end.
Put it back in the shop. Are we happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
First fan came on. This thing is really cool. It's pretty warm today. I feel that makes me that's a huge concern.
Yeah.
That's slightly alleviated.
That's a good thing. We're not really rich anymore. I mean,
They are a little bit. Gotta bottom out.
yeah. You might have made it too low,
I
Dylan.
think we made it too low.
Might have made her a little too low. I'm gonna move that.
Yeah. All right, so here's the dash I'm running. This is a Tinker Electronics. You can find them on Facebook. They don't have a website yet, but this is a really slick dash. This has 4 different settings. This is the one I like the most right now. Actually, maybe if I go to a different one, you guys can see it better. Yeah, you can read that a little better. You got all of it, and you got 4 different options, and then there's a 5th one which you can customize yourself if you want to. This has an SD card in it. The only thing this dash doesn't do that the Holley Pro dashes do is data log. Right, you can't data log with it, but this dash, this is the biggest one they make. Cost me $620, I believe. The Holley Pro dashes, depending on which one you get, like you could spend over $2K on those things, and they're slick. Don't get me wrong. You can get into the computer and make changes. I just don't have that kind of money to spend on a dash. This was a really good alternative, in my opinion, for 600 bucks, and they get cheaper when you get a little lower in size. So this is the 10-inch. There's a company that actually makes a bezel, right? The factory style bezel that goes in here. They make a bezel that accepts the 7-inch, and I almost went that route, but I did that thing I do where I gotta have really big gauges and I need to go above and beyond on everything, and I just hate myself supposedly. I don't know, because this took a lot of modification to get in here. I had to cut a lot of stuff, but it's in there. It's held in with Velcro, which I think I'm a genius for coming up with that idea, because I can pop it in, pop it out, no nuts, no bolts.
No bolts.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself on the Velcro idea. But as far as data logging goes, if you don't want to drop the 2K on the Pro Dash, you can get this one, right, for $500 to $600, and then you get yourself a CAN bus splitter, because this runs on CAN bus. It just plugs right in. Get a CAN bus splitter so you can run 2 CAN bus signals from your Holley Terminator, and then you keep the dash it comes with. This one will data log, and then you can put that into your computer and make changes, do whatever you want to. This one also held in with Velcro. Pretty proud of myself. Yeah, so I got this back to looking as stock as it's ever going to be. I think I have this still somewhere. I have to look, see if I can get that put back in. But yeah, we're looking pretty race car in here. What do you think?
Yep, looks like a race car. It's got a roll cage.
It does have a roll cage. You guys can see the roll cage.
Still got to attach the seatbelt too.
Yeah, we got to figure out harnesses.
Yep.
Safety is a concern. Something about the drive, actually. I didn't think it was building boost there at the end because it wasn't making turbo noises anymore. Turns out it wasn't. So this is not an appropriate clamp to have on here. We're gonna try and change that clamp first to see if that makes any changes. Is that the plan?
Yeah, put a better clamp on there.
Yeah, put a better clamp, see how that goes. Blew that off, but other than that, everything worked out good. My steam ports, the crossover there, they're dribbling, which is really annoying because those are brand new O-rings on there and you got to take the intake off to get to the back ones. So I'm probably going to ignore it for right now. But driving it was both nerve-wracking and fun at the same time. Oil pressure is a little lower than I'd like it to be. It's warm out today. You know, we hit 200 degrees on the thermostat, or 195. So, I don't know. The internet says it's fine. We're running at about 20 at idle, and it goes up when you rev it, but I'd like to see more like 30 at idle and 50 or so when we're into the throttle. So I got to do some more Googling on that, but shifting gears felt fun. Shifting gears was a lot of fun. Oh, I didn't show you guys the clutch pedal bump stop. You want to see the clutch pedal bump stop? Because that was super not fun to build. See it there? That's a bracket that we got out of a dumpster and then bent and then welded some more metal onto it, and it hits the pedal so you know when to stop pushing it. Because apparently you can't push this too far and bad things can happen. So we played around with that a bunch and got it to work. That'll take a little fine tuning, maybe some adjustment as the clutch wears. But other than that, Thomas helped me on that. He was a huge help. Well, I guess we'll see you at LS Fest. We'll be there walking around. The truck should be in the car show somewhere, probably in the, what was that division called? Project? No.
Under construction?
Under construction, there it was. So, we'll be handing out stickers, checking things out. Until next time, I guess we'll see you guys in the future.